Back in 1916, before there was radio, before there was television, before there were motion pictures, um, uh, friends and neighbors got together and put on parlor plays, short plays that they would perform in the privacy of their own home. People would go through a catalog of plays and choose one that best suited their their cast configuration, and they'd order copies of the plays, have them mailed to their home, and they'd put on a show for their friends and neighbors and family. This is one of those plays. It's called Just a Little Mistake by Mary Elizabeth Gale. It was written in 1916. The scene is a room in Mrs. Ball's house, and Mrs. Ball, an attractive woman of about 35, is discovered standing before the mirror adjusting her hat pins as a bell rings.
There they are now.
The door was open, Aunt Carol, so
we're housebreakers, Mrs. Ball.
Hands up.
Oh, you dear thing. I am so glad you've come. But you are 5 minutes late. I was beginning to think you'd forgotten me.
Oh, Mrs. Ball.
Hey, Mrs. Ball.
You know we wouldn't miss a pleasant afternoon with you for all the world.
Oh, you blarney.
Did we ever refuse one of your invitations? Tell me that.
Oh, no, you have been very good to me.
Good to her. Hear that, Elsie? When is she always giving us some sort of a jolly time?
huh. She sounds very humble today. What's the trouble?
I am going to commit the greatest crime that a hostess can. I am going out and leave my guests.
Auntie!
Don't! Please!
Oh, don't, please.
But I must, but I have something pleasant to tell you too.
What is it?
What is it?
I am going to ask you all to stay for dinner.
Goodness!
Fine.
That's fine.
How good and splendid and fine it will be, it depends on what sort of cook I find. You see, that's why I'm going out for. Yesterday, my waitress eloped with the gardener at noon. Today, my cook left without warning.
Made a clean sweep of the servants' quarters.
Isn't that too bad?
Perfect tragedy.
Well, I don't know that it is. I may get very much better one next time. I would not mind at all if it were not expecting a stranger here tonight.
A stranger?
Stranger.
Who?
Ooh.
Well, a man I never met before. Over there on the table, Elsie, you will find the cablegram from your Aunt Lucy. You see, Lucy's my youngest sister, and I suppose it's because she is the family baby that she has been so spoiled. At any rate, she is most irresponsible creature in the world, and also so extravagantly economical. Here she has been seen sending me a cablegram. Thank you, dear. A nice brief note, an economical one. And in less than 24 hours, she will have to send another one to tell us what it's all about. That is the way she always does. Jerry arrives Monday. Be cordial. That's all she says. I'll wager there's something wrong with him when she spends precious dollars begging me to be cordial. Maybe he isn't a man at all. Perhaps he's a giraffe or an elephant. It would be just like Lucy to send home some perfectly useless thing like that and expect me to rave over it.
Never mind. We'll stand by you.
Yes, we'll stand by and feed the animals peanuts.
And we'll get the cage ready too.
Yes, Mrs. Ball. While you are out, can't we wash dishes or make beds or do something to help you in the housekeeping line?
Well, oh no. I have been busy all morning. And the house is in perfect order. There's nothing you can do for me, except if Jerry comes, be cordial.
Oh, we will.
We'll entertain him well, won't we, girls?
Of course.
I have several errands to attend, but I'm going to the employment agency first and hope that they will send a cook up before I return, so be watching for her. And don't be surprised at what comes. I have had some remarkable specimens from that place. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
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 Isn't this a mystery?
Yes, isn't it?
Oh, Jerry, Jerry might come any minute. So if he does, be
Cordial.
Cordial.
We will.
goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, girls, what do you suppose is coming anyway?
Well, I imagine it's one of those students Mrs. Ball's sister has met abroad.
She's been studying abroad from 3 years, and she must know a lot of it. She brought some perfectly stunning photographs the last time she came home.
What do you fancy Jerry looks like?
Tell me first where Jerry comes from. Where's your aunt, Elsie?
Okay, the last letter we had was from Berlin. But before that, she spent some time in Paris, and she sent a cablegram from London. Last year, she was in Rome. He might be one of her Italian friends, but still, Jerry. But it might be.
I think it is a nickname for Giovanni, and he is a dear, dainty little Italian with wonderful brown eyes and a tenor voice and a sparkling smile and a lazy grace.
No. Jerry is a German. A great, big, tall one with blue eyes and blonde hair. And I don't know what kind of a voice he has, but he can sing Ich liebe dich till everything rattles.
You are both as wrong as you can be. I know what he looks like as well as if I had seen him. He is an Englishman, a tall, slender, well-built, perfect gentleman. You know the kind.
Oh, no, he isn't a bit like that. Do you want a chocolate? He has to be a duke or something.
Or at least he is a baron or a count.
Oh, what? Of course he is. This is why Aunt Lucy cabled, be cordial.
Girls, I prophesy there will be a romantic ending to this.
And who will be the hero?
That remains to be seen.
Just like all these fortune tellers, you leave out the important part.
Oh, no, I just like to leave a little bit to the imagination. Drop a hero in the midst and, oh my God, that was the bell.
Gracious.
He's here!
He's here.
Do you think it is?
Who's gonna let him in?
It is your place, Elsie. You are the nearest of kin.
Oh, no, I can't.
Don't be silly.
Yeah, don't be silly. It's a privilege to meet him first.
You take the privilege then.
I wouldn't like to push in ahead of you, honey. Oh, he's ringing again.
I'll go to the door. I'm ashamed of you both. The idea of keeping anyone waiting like this.
Oh, well, you wouldn't need to be a martyr. I'll go.
Oh, you are a dear, but hurry up.
If he's a duke, what shall I call him? What shall I say to him?
Why, just say, glad to see you. Come on in.
No, there's some title that you ought to use.
Oh, yes, I know. It's Your Grace.
That's it.
Maybe he isn't a duke.
No, he might be a count.
Or an elephant.
What shall I do? What
Oh,
shall I
go
do?
Come on, he might not wait.
This is being cordial, isn't it?
If you don't like the way I'm doing it, you let him in.
Oh, yes, honey, you let him in. Okay, you're such a nice, big, strong, fine, and calm sort of girl. And you always do everything just right. So go on, Hattie, sweetheart. Just go. You let him in.
Of course I will. I'd like to do it. I've just been waiting for the chance. But suppose he can't speak English?
Well, suppose he can't. Go on.
But I can't be cordial in some language that I don't know. Elsie speaks French, and you speak German. Either one of you should go to the door.
Oh, dear me. Isn't this dreadful? What will he think of us?
Suppose we all go.
Good. We'll share the honor. Come on, hurry up.
Helen!
I'm coming.
Now let us all go out with welcoming smiles.
Free! There is nobody here. I runs all the way from the agency to cook something quick for the madame. She had such a hurry up on. I guess maybe she takes her hurry up off again. It ain't so bad here. Have some, monsieur? Sure, why not? Oh, Excellency!
Oh!
I am the cook. I know what's good.
Is it really you?
Sure.
Of
Jerry?
course it is. Of course it is he. Can't you see the letters on his bag? Don't make things any more awkward than they are. We are so glad to see you. It was so good of you to come, and we are going to give you a good time. I really hope you do make it here.
Well, I hope I will.
You must tell us what you like to do.
Well, I ain't no particulars. I do most anything.
There's a jolly little lake to canoe on, and fine roads for autoing. And I have a splendid saddle horse that you may use. And there are wonderful golf links. Do you like golf?
I have never tasted it. Is the golf link some new imported sausages?
Oh, no. It's like, well, I'll teach you all about it.
Sir, you are kind. The more you teach me, the more you pay.
Come on, don't make me do it at all. I'll teach you about tennis as well.
Merci, sir. What a funny place. What a funny people.
Aren't you ashamed of yourselves?
But he is so perfectly dreadful.
This probably accounts. I'm going to find out about that.
Well, nothing less than a duke would dare dress as he does.
Go on and do your part.
I'm so glad to see you, Mr. Sure, I call you Mr. Jerry.
I am honored, madame.
Oh, wake up. Put a little warmth and sparkle in it. Perhaps we ought to call you Count. Did you like that better?
Sure, why not?
How do you do, Count?
It looks like I was going to do fine.
Why don't you sit here, Count Jerry?
Mercy, madam, why not?
That's the way. Be cordial. Be alive. Oh, Count, won't you tell us about your trip over?
Certainly, sir. It was a fine trip over. I tripped right over the screw pill right under my face flat.
Oh.
The pill went also flat.
What a delightful little story.
Please tell us something else, Count.
Oh, and it is such a warm day. I will fan you.
Ah, so deliciously. How beautifully could you beat the eggs?
Beat eggs?
For the angel cake.
Oh, how beautifully you give compliments.
Come over here on the sofa, Count. It is so much more sociable.
Excellently fine. I could stay forever.
In thing.
You must have met a lot of interesting people, Count. And I wish you would tell us about them.
And you must have been to so many interesting places.
Places. I have many places. But never did I have one so lovely as here.
I'm afraid you flatter us, Count.
Well, no, I'm only the honest man.
I think that's the bell. You go, Elsie.
You go, Elsie.
Probably.
It is probably the cook.
The cook, how many cooks will you have?
Only one, but...
Then I must go.
Oh, no,
Oh,
don't
no,
go.
Don't go. Mrs. Ball will do anything in the world to make you comfortable. She will hire half a dozen cooks if you think you need them.
She'll do more than that. She is the loveliest hostess, the most hospitable woman in the world.
And she was so sorry to be here and would not be able to give you her, the reward herself.
Well, how I can wonder.
Oh, wow. Oh, girls, girls, I have hurried so. I am all out of breath. Oh, I beg your pardon.
Mrs. Ball,
pardon.
this is Count Jerry.
Madame.
Oh, Count Jerry? Oh, wow. You must excuse me.
Sure, I don't care how soon you go.
Oh, Mrs. Ball, Count Jerry was just going to tell us about his travels.
Oh, how lovely.
He has been to so many places and has seen so much.
Oh, Auntie. Oh, I'm so glad you're back. The cook has come and I have told her to serve tea at once, but it was the hardest thing to do to let her to do it. She just wants to stand and talk, but I couldn't listen to her now. I told her we had company, thanks for the tea, and then I came in and I left her.
Well, that's right. It's the only way to manage that kind.
Oh, the telephone. I'll go. I'll go and get it.
You will find us very dull and boring here and quiet, Count Jerry.
Hello? Oh, how are you, Mrs. Easton? Yes. Yes, it was Auntie. She went to the agency only a little while ago. What? A suspicious character? Escaped from the penitentiary? A nice-looking, genteel little one. Yes, the one they sent you, just like that. Oh, I'm so glad you told us. Yes, we will be careful. Indeed, we will.
What is it?
What's the matter?
What's the matter?
We have an escaped convict in our kitchen. Mrs. Easton says so. She left the penitentiary a few days ago and went to the agency here and registered. And Auntie, you got her.
Well, I won't keep her.
And I told her to serve tea. She might poison us all.
Oh, Count, I'm so glad you're here.
Well, maybe I ain't.
What does she look like, Elsie?
Oh, she's a nice-looking little thing, but very tearful. She cried when I asked her to serve tea.
Oh, yes, I know that type. Alas, that my poor father lost his fortune, for I look as well as a parlor as you.
I'm going to go look at her.
Open the door a little.
Well, be careful. Don't let her see you.
Oh, don't. It might make her angry.
And more desperate.
And more poisoning.
Be careful.
Do you see her?
No, open it wider.
She must be over by the stove.
You look so loud she will hear.
Careful, careful. Be careful.
Hush. Can you see her? What is she doing?
Wait.
What?
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 See her?
Did you
you see her?
her?
No, but I heard her groan. Oh, did you hear it?
Maybe she has.
Taking her own tea?
I hope she takes it all.
Oh, I wish you would go away.
I wish I dared send her. Oh, Count, won't you do it?
All you need to step to the door and do is to say, go.
Yes, one look at you and she'd run.
Please hurry.
She might come in here and just shoot us any minute.
And you are so brave.
So strong.
And so imposing.
And you know so much.
Well, anyway, I knows too much to go the trouble hunting.
She's coming.
Save me.
Send her away.
Mercy.
Go away! Hey!
Where is she?
Listen. Not a sound. What do you suppose is the matter? What can have happened? I can't stand this another minute. I must go and I must see what happened.
No, don't go.
Oh, I must.
You don't know what you might find.
It isn't safe, Mrs. Ball.
Oh, Auntie, come back.
No, this is my duty, and this is my house. I must go, but it may lead to very unpleasant circumstances and unpleasant things, girls, and I warn you, you'd better stand back.
Oh no,
Oh no,
we'll stay with you.
Well, if we stay, be prepared for the worst. Ready? Gone. She's gone.
Gone.
What a narrow escape.
I have saved you all.
Shall I serve tea here?
Well, oh yes. You may serve it right over here at this little table. Just set the tray down here.
Oh, Mrs. Ball, were you not expecting me?
Oh yes, I am Mrs. Ball. This is all right. Now you must go back to the kitchen, though.
Oh, I can't stay. Oh, boo, this is too much.
Oh, you poor girl. Now I feel so bad, but perhaps if you behave yourself.
Behave myself? Oh.
Adieu.
Oh, no.
Now you have offended her.
Well, what could I do? What could I do? You know, I could not keep her. Well, let's all have a cup of tea.
Let's do.
How cheery and comfortable and great that sounds.
You drink tea, do you not, Count?
Well, madame, why not? Then it is good.
This is really very excellent tea. A friend who lives in India sent it to us every year. Cream and sugar, Count?
Yes, please.
1 lump or 2.
Bye.
You like sweet things, don't you?
Yes. But I likes better.
Bonbons?
Let's have some cake.
I have such happiness that I can.
I am so glad that you like it, Count. To me, this is one of the most delightful things in life. To gather around the tea table in the afternoon and have a nice, comfortable, little friendly gossip. It's so cozy. And why, what is the matter, Elsie?
They have a peculiar taste, Auntie. Haven't you noticed it, girls?
It's poisoned. Don't you remember?
Poison?
Poison?
What did you say?
You didn't drink any, did you?
I have taken the whole dose. I have such a pain. I was so sick.
Oh, where are you sick?
What can I do for him?
How do you feel badly?
Oh, you poor man.
Sick.
Well, fan him. Someone get him a glass of water. Put a pillow under his head. Are you better now? Oh, somebody do something for him.
I'm terrible.
Oh, won't somebody do something?
Oh, I think you'd better.
Can't you sit up?
Make him sit up.
I wish I was home.
Are you sure he drank it all? Every last drop? Oh, isn't this frightful? Imagine having anyone poison right at my own table. Oh,
Yes, stopped groaning.
Oh, he's better. Oh, oh no, he's worse. Oh, auntie, come here.
what's the matter now?
Mrs. Ball, there's a kilogram here for you.
Oh, never mind, never mind. Go back to the kitchen. Haven't we trouble enough? And it's all your fault, you wretched, wicked girl.
Oh, kilogram. Give it to me. Is it about him?
The second dispatch. I knew it would come.
Are you worse?
Sure. I'm terrible.
Is he conscious?
No, I'm only sick.
Oh, the cablegram. What does it say? Read it, auntie.
I hope it is good news.
I hope it is. Are you better now?
Oh, girls, come here.
What is it?
Well, it's dreadful.
More troubles.
I am terrible.
About Jerry?
Yes, listen. Jerry. A mistake.
Then he isn't coming.
He didn't come.
Oh.
Oh.
Then that isn't.
It can't be.
But I wonder.
Who is it? Maybe he's the escaped convict.
Going to call the police.
No, it was a woman. Don't you remember?
Oh, yeah,
Of course it was.
I'm terrible.
We have poisoned him, whoever he is. I wish somebody would do something for him.
I'm Mercer.
Poor man.
We ought to find out who he is.
Who are you?
I am so sick.
But what is your name?
I don't care what you call me.
Uncle.
Oh, the phone, I'll answer it.
Oh, maybe it is the police calling us up. Would we have to go to the court?
As witnesses, yes.
Girl, hush. Hello? Cousin Hattie? What? Have we a little mistake here? Oh no, I should call it a great big blunder. Why, I never heard in my life. What? Geraldine Take? No, I never heard of her. Lucy sent her here, a young English girl who doesn't know a soul in this country. Jerry Take. Well, of all things, Jerry is a woman. Her name is Geraldine Take.
A woman?
A woman? Impossible.
This makes me dizzy.
Come here. Come here. Now, don't you cry anymore. Dry your tears. Nobody's going to hurt you.
What's going to happen now?
All I want you to do is tell me who you are.
Yes, let's find out who somebody is.
I am Geraldine Take.
Jerry! Gracious!
Jiminy!
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, you poor thing. You poor, dear, abused, lonely child. How can I ever forgive myself for treating you so?
And you are not the cook.
and you didn't escape the penitentiary. And you didn't put poison in the, tea.
Of course I didn't. The idea.
Ah, then there's nothing the matter with him.
He is a villain.
A sham.
Imposter.
There is nothing the matter with you. Not a thing in the world.
You are just making believe
Faking.
to be ashamed of yourself.
Hey, what you say?
There is nothing the matter with you.
You are shamming.
What? Ain't I poisoned?
No,
No, you're not.
you are not.
Well, I ought to be.
Yeah, you ought to be. You nearly frightened us stiff.
Why did you tell us that you were Jerry?
I never did.
And Count. Why did you tell us to call you Count?
I never did.
Oh, you did so.
No, I
No.
did.
Oh, you did so.
No, never.
Well, you let them call you Jerry. Why did you do that? Why didn't you tell them your name?
Oh, my name. Some places they calls me Charlie. Some places they call me James. Blockhead, bonehead, slowpoke. Here, they calls me Sherry. And I say, when you like it, why not?
Well, but what is your name?
When you ask me, so then I tells it. Jean Ludwig Wilhelm Nicholas Troubeautrominowski.
Oh.
And why did you come here?
The agency, they sends me in a hurry up to cook you something quick.
Then you
you
are
are
the cook.
Oh, I'm the cook. I don't care when I am. Why not?
You wicked, wretched,
The
horrid.
idea of passing yourself as a
You
count?
wretched, wicked, hard
You
man,
wretched,
I'd like
wicked,
to.
hard man, I'd like to.
Don't, please. It is my fault. And I'm always making trouble for people because you see, really, I really am just a mistake.
And curtain. Thanks everyone for visiting the Woodside Players of Queens, and we hope to see you soon. Have a good afternoon, everybody.